Hey guys, thanks for joining. We are going to start our practice with the upper body workout, basically focusing on shoulders and chest. So we're going to take our palms out by our side. As you take your next breath in, we're going to reach those palms all the way up and over. As you exhale, you're going to float your palms all the way down. Just starting to work with the body and build some heat. Taking a breath in, reach the palms up. Exhale, floating the palms down. If you like to incorporate the neck into this stretch, take a breath in, reach the palms up, gaze up. As you exhale, float the palms down. So this time, only take your right palm, reach it to the sky. You're going to bend your elbow and reach towards the center of your back, trying to get your right elbow to face the ceiling as much as possible. Left palm is going to reach out, and you're going to internally rotate this arm. Now take that arm, reach behind you, so you start to reach up your back. Right palm will reach down your back. If you can interlace your palms, feel free to. It's okay if you can't. We're just trying to point the right elbow to the sky to the best of our ability. Left elbow down, and then see if you can draw your shoulders back to really open up your body. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Take a deep breath in. A full breath out. Go ahead and release your bind if you have it behind you. Allow the palms to float down by your side. We'll switch sides. Taking a breath in, reaching the palms all the way up and over. Gaze up if you feel like incorporating the stretch into your neck. Exhale, float the palms down. So now we're switching sides. Left palm is going to reach to the sky. You're going to bend this elbow and reach towards the center of your back. Left elbow is facing the sky. Right arm is going to reach out. You're going to internally rotate this shoulder, and you're going to reach this palm behind your back. You're going to walk that palm up. You can see if you can walk the other palm down. If you end up finding your palms here, feel free to hold your own hand. Doesn't matter if we can or not. Draw your shoulders back. Open up your heart. And we're taking 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Full deep breath in. A full breath out. And then very slowly release the palms down by your side. Taking your next breath in, we're reaching the palms all the way up and over. As you exhale, float the palms all the way down. So now we're going to start just with the right arm. It's going to come across your body. Palm's going to face the back of the room. Take your left palm, face it up, and you're going to cradle that right arm just above the elbow, and you're going to start pulling it in towards the body. You should feel this stretch in your right outer deltoid. Breathing into the space. Full deep breaths in, and deep breaths out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Full exhale. Very slowly allow the palms to release down by your side. Left palm will come across the body. Palm faces the back of the room. Face your right palm up and start to cradle this arm just above the elbow, pulling it in towards the body. Feeling this stretch now in the opposite elbow and opposite shoulder. 3 breaths here. Deep breaths in. Full breaths out. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in. And a full breath out. Both palms floating down by your side. So now we're going to take this into eagle arms. The palms are going to come in front of you. You're going to take that right forearm, you're going to set it on top of the left. You're crossing your arms. You're going to bring these palms up by your face. Now you're going to lift the elbows as high as your shoulders. And you're going to start to spin the backs of the palms so that they face each other. Now, if this is enough for you, if you're feeling enough, don't go any further. If you feel you can go further, see if you can wrap those palms. Keep the elbows in line with your shoulders. And then see if you can draw the shoulder blades down your back at the same time and keep your gaze right in between your forearms. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in. A full breath out. Feel free to release the palms, allow them to float down by your side. We'll switch sides. Bring the palms in front of you. This time, left forearm sets on top of the right. Bring those palms up by your face. Turn the backs of the palms to face each other. Lift the elbows as high as your shoulders. You can stop here. Or if you can bind your palms, feel free to complete that. And draw the shoulder blades down your back. Taking 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in. Full breath out. And then very slowly release. So now we're going to separate our feet about hips width distance. If you're unsure what hips width distance is, you take 2 fists, you check the distance in between your feet, that is hips distance. We're going to keep that hips width distance. We're going to take our palms behind our back. You're going to interlace them, and you're going to make a fist. You're going to roll your shoulder blades in towards each other, opening up your heart. And then from here, we're going to start to bend our knees. You're going to rest your chest on top of your thighs. And now you're going to allow the body to spill forward, allowing those palms to reach towards the sky. You should feel this stretch right here in the middle of your scapula, and also in the outer deltoids. It doesn't matter how far the body forward folds or how high the palms rise, just notice where you're at today and breathe into that sensation. Now see if you can connect your belly to your thighs, draw the belly in further, lift the hips a little bit higher, and then explore straightening the legs to the best of your ability, but don't let the belly remove from the thighs. As soon as the belly tries to remove from the thighs, that's your stop. We're going to take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. A full breath out. You're slowly going to press through your heels, rise, maintain that grip in your palms to open up the heart for 1 more breath in. And then release. Nice. So now we're going to start to bring this lower in towards the body. Just starting to add a little bit more of a side stretch. So bring your feet towards each other as close as you can. If they don't have to touch, if it's uncomfortable. You're going to take your palms up. You're going to reach them all the way to the sky. Interlace the palms, index fingers facing the sky. Take a breath in and elongate the body. And as you exhale, we're going to hinge over towards the right, shifting the hips over towards the left. And breathe into this space so you feel that whole deep stretch along the whole side body on this left side. Breathing into the sensation. So every time you take a breath in, feel the body lengthen the connective tissue. And as you exhale, see if you can explore that space that the inhale's created and go a little bit deeper. Take 1 more breath in. A full breath out. Very slowly bring yourself back to center and we'll switch sides. Take a breath in, elongate the body. As you exhale, hinge over towards the left, shifting the hips over towards the right. This time we're stretching that whole right side body. It may feel a little bit different. We have a good side, we have a bad side. Notice how this feels in your body. Connect with that breath. Take 1 more breath. And a full breath out. Very slowly bring yourself back to center. And we're going to take a micro back bend. So take a deep breath in, lengthen the body. As you exhale, start to pull those palms towards the back of the room. Press your hips forward and see if you can slide your shoulder blades down the back to face your chest towards the sky to the best of your ability. Take 1 more breath. A full breath out. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Palms in front of your heart. And palms by your side. So now we're going to bring ourselves down to the mat. We're going to have a seat and we're going to invite a little bit of a twist to this posture. So just find a comfortable seated position, whatever that means to you. And if you have tight hips and you need to sit on a pillow, feel free to make yourself a little bit comfortable. So from here, you're going to take your palms by your side, palms facing up. You're going to reach the palms all the way up and over. You're going to turn the body towards the right and then float the palms down. So the right palm is going to be planted just behind your tailbone as close as you can. That left palm is going to be over your right thigh. So as you take your next breath in, press into your right palm and elongate the torso and draw your belly button in towards the spine. Now keep that belly button in. Use that left palm to pull yourself as deep as you can into this twist, starting to really compress all the organs in the body. You can either look over your right shoulder, or you can close your eyes to just notice how this feels within. Every inhale, feel the body elongate, sit up taller. As you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Take one more breath in. A full breath out. Start to reach the right palm to the sky. Keep the twist, the right palm. Your other right. That's okay. Reach that palm up. And now you're going to reach this palm all the way over as we stretch out the side body. You'll feel this in that whole right side. Breathe into the sensation. One more breath in. As you exhale, slowly bring yourself back to center. Look forward and slowly unwind the body, bringing yourself back to neutral, palms by your side, facing up. Switching sides, taking that breath in, reach the palms up. Only the torso turns over towards the left, float the palms down. Left palm behind your back, right palm is over that left thigh. So as you take your next breath in, you're going to press into that left palm. You're going to draw the belly button in towards the spine. And then you're going to keep that belly in as you exhale. Use that right palm as a lever and pull yourself into a nice deep twist. Maybe looking over the left shoulder, or maybe closing your eyes on this side. We don't have to replicate what we did on one side. Treat each side as its own. Breathe into the sensation. Take one more breath in. Start to reach the left palm to the sky. And then reach this left palm all the way over, keeping that twist so that you're feeling that whole left body stretch. Breathe into the sensation. Inhale, you'll find length and space. Exhale as reach a little bit further. One more breath in. As you exhale, slowly rise, look forward, and slowly back to center. Palms by your side. Taking that breath in, reach the palms all the way up and over. Exhale, we're floating the palms all the way down. Inhale, reach the palms all the way up and over. And this time we're floating the palms all the way down. You're going to interlace the palms behind your back once again, just like we did at the beginning. Make that fist. Pull the fist down. Roll your shoulder blades and open up your chest. And now as you exhale, start to hinge forward. And allow those palms to rise to the sky. You should feel the stretch in that mid portion of your scapula once again. Don't worry about how high the palms rise. Breathing into the sensation. We'll take two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. A full breath out. Very slowly rise. Release those palms down by your side. Take a breath in, reach the palms up, lengthen the body. Exhale, float the palms down. So this time, just the right palm is going to be resting by your side. Take that left palm, reach it to the sky. Lengthen as you inhale. As you exhale, start to reach this palm over towards the left. Starting to stretch that whole side body once again. Now, you can either stay on that right palm, or you can explore the body to see if you can come down to your forearm to go a little bit further. Just make sure we keep the left sit bone glued to the mat so that we feel that stretch from the earth all the way up that side body. And now start to gaze up towards the sky. And as you gaze up towards the sky, see if you can see that left arm. And if you can, see if you can invite the left arm towards the back of the room to open up the chest and get into those obliques and intercostal muscles. Take one more breath. Full breath out, very slowly rise, bringing yourself back to center. This time, left palm is down. Right palm is going to reach to the sky. Take a breath in, elongate the body. As you exhale, reach this palm all the way over towards the left and start to explore this side. You're either going to stay on that left palm or you're going to explore to see if you can come lower down to the forearm. But make sure we keep that right sit bone glued to the mat so you feel that whole side body stretch. Start to take your gaze towards the sky. See if you can see that right arm. And if you can, invite that right arm towards the back of the room so you really start to feel your chest open. One more breath in. And a full breath out. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Palms releasing down by yourself. Taking a breath in, reaching the palms all the way up and over. Exhale, floating the palms all the way down. Inhale, reach the palms all the way up and over. Face your palms forward. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. When the palms touch the ground, walk them out as far as you can. And just start to settle into the space. You're going to feel this stretch in your outer hips. Now see if you can draw those shoulder blades down your back to release some tension from your neck and shoulders. And breathe into the sensation. Full breaths in. And deep breaths out. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. A full breath out, very slowly. Rise the torso and all the way back to center. So now we're going to release the legs from this cross-legged position. You're going to bring the soles of your feet to touch like a prayer. You're going to keep your feet a good distance in front of you so that they're not as close to the body as you can, so we can target the outer hips. Now maybe rock and roll from side to side. Remove some flesh from underneath you. And now grab a hold of the tops of your feet or your ankles. You're going to take a deep breath in and elongate the body and draw the shoulder blades down the back. We're going to lead with the chest and start hinging forward, attempting to bring our head towards the soles of the feet. They don't have to touch. It's just the intention. You're going to draw your shoulder blades down your back. You're going to feel this stretch in your outer hips. You're going to breathe into the sensation. 3 breaths. Inhale, fill the body. Exhale, see what you can let go of. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep breath in. A full breath out. Very slowly peel the torso all the way up. You can take your feet, you can plant them on the mat and separate them about match width distance. Take your palms behind your back. Fingertips face away from you. Lean back as if you're sitting in a recliner. And now sway your knees all the way to one side and all the way to the other to really release those outer hips and that lower back. And then very slowly bring yourself to center and lie yourself all the way down. We'll do 1 back bend to finish off this practice. As we lie on our mat, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to plant the feet into the mat. Bring your palms beside you. See if you can touch your heels. That's going to let you know that your heels are in the safe position for your body. Then we want those feet about hips width distance. Remember, hips width distance is about 2 fists apart. So walk your feet just in a little bit further. Perfect. Now press into your heels, lift the hips to the sky, and start to roll your shoulder blades underneath your body. You can stay with the palms grounded into the mat, or if it's available, you can wrap those arms underneath you and interlace those palms just like we did at the beginning to go deeper into this practice. Now notice as your chin tucked to your chest, untuck the chin from the chest, press into those heels, lift a little bit higher, and we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly lowering yourself all the way down. Sway your knees from side to side to release any lingering tension from your hips and your lower back. And then very slowly extend one leg and then the other, palms resting by your side. And we're coming into that final resting pose, Savasana. There's nothing left to do here but rest. Your feet are fully extended. Your feet are as wide as your hips, allowing your feet to fall open naturally to release all that tension from your inner and outer thighs. Your palms are resting by your side. Your palms can be faced up to send love and receive love. Or if you feel like grounding yourself today, face the palms down. And whatever option you chose, roll those shoulder blades underneath your body to create a shelf for your heart, allowing the shoulders to rest in that heart. Eyes are closed. Take a deep breath in. Sigh that breath out. And we recommend that you lay here for at least 7 to 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much for joining this very first portion of the upper body workout. And we'll see you soon.
Let's just see if it didn't mess it up.